Hi guys. Managed to pick him up last week. Nearly didn't happen. I was looking at the Enterbay quarter scale as well. There's one come up in the UK, and this one was a good price, and I was so on the fence. Really didn't know which one to get. Was swinging towards the Enterbay because they're a bit harder to get at the moment, in the UK anyway. So it sort of come down to price really, and it crept up a bit, so I backed off. And yeah, got this one, and it's pretty awesome, to be honest. I'll quickly show the box because it's a DX box, and it's worth it. It's a nice box. Yeah, you got a load of kind of bullet holes on the front. The T800 battle damage version. It's kind of like blood, kind of stain in there, and it magnet opens to this with this like sort of torn leather jacket, sort of damaged leather jacket with bullet holes and blood, and you know, a nice little touch. And then you get all the goodness inside, all the bits and pieces, and then you're hit with that DX smell, which you can't beat that smell. It's just the premium figure smell. I don't know if any of you other guys sort of smell boxes. It might be just me on this one, but it's a good smell, trust me. And then you got this lot, which is awesome. Really is good. Let's have a quick look at the accessories. You got all the different hands. You got the endo arm, just snapped off, obviously. And I've heard some people sort of say it's got a little bit of a sort of tomato sauce kind of staining to it. And I suppose each one's probably different, but my one looks pretty good. I've got no qualms with that at all. And the thing I do like about this DX figure and the Joker one as well that I got, the Joker dx13, is that you can sort of capture so many different scenes from the film. You know, if you're good at dios, you could have Arnie going in the fire on a chain with a thumb up. Shit, man down. That really is damaged now. Yeah, you've got it comes with this iron rod, so you could do the T1000, putting the rod in. You could do Arnie punching through the T1000, which I'll show in a minute. You know, there's just endless displays you can do. You get two jackets. This would sort of be the stage 5 jacket with the ripped off arm. The only thing I would say, getting this out of the box tonight, is that for me, I would probably weather it a bit more, because sort of in my strange mind, I would sort of think that this would be a bit more cut up and a bit more damaged than the stage 4 jacket. And there's not a huge difference, obviously, other than the arm being ripped off. But that's me. That's just, I'm not knocking that in any way, shape or form. It's brilliant. The jacket, you know, the tailoring on the jacket is superb, just superb. And then yeah, there he is. Beast. You've got a stage 4 head sculpt, which I didn't know whether I'd care much for it, but it's really good. It's a really nice head sculpt. So I can focus in there, my camera. Oh, shit. Yeah, you've got the grenade sling, which is weathered. You've got the grenades. You've got the M4, I believe, M4 SR16, I think that is. Obviously got the grenade launcher, the pistol, and you got stage 5. Let's see if I can focus in a little bit better. That worked great. Let's have another go. Awesome, brilliant camera. Talk about let me down. But if you can take the back of his head off, which is on a magnet, and then there's a little switch in there to put the eye on, and that's awesome. I'm going to turn it off because I don't want to kill it. And what I did notice, me being a bit of a freak, studying these videos, you'd think the Enterbay one, and it's probably a bit unfair to sort of compare the two, but you'd think the Enterbay one would actually show more kind of detail, but in some places it's a little bit sloppy, and I know they've done a second batch which is actually supposed to be not as good as the first batch, but I noticed like on the jacket it didn't look sort of natural, kind of like some of the tears, they looked like they'd been cut out. The t-shirt didn't have any kind of weathering, but the biggest standout one for me was the endo section. The endo sections on this, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's a lot better. Like you can actually see a lot more detail in the flesh and where it's torn away and the skin peeling up. And the endo section itself, you know, this has got more of a chrome kind of look to it. And on the knee, there's more exposed endo on the knee on this version. The blood looks better, and without sounding insulting to Necker, but it looks, the endo section on the Enterbay looks a bit Neckerish, and that's, you know, like, by no means that's an insult, because that Necker figure is awesome for the price and for its age as well. But it's not as good as this. But you know, I'm not knocking that. It's an awesome figure. You know, the head sculpt is probably the best likeness to Arnie out there. Although this is very, very, very similar to the Enterbay one, well, from what I've seen. But yeah, the Enterbay one is probably the best one out there, and as a figure, you know, with that standing there with his bag and his minigun, it's in your face. Yeah, and it is awesome. I will get it, definitely. And then this is what really impressed me the most with this figure, is this. I just think that's fantastic. Like, to include that with this figure. I mean, if you got that lot and that Arnie with the other head sculpts and the two jackets, I don't think anyone would complain at all. But then you get this, and it is awesome. It's so good. It doesn't feel cheap. It's got a bit of weight to it. I don't know what they've painted it with. I don't know whether I very much doubt it's chrome, because it would cost too much. And it looks too good for Alclad. And Alclad's good, but this looks too good. It's so reflective, as you can see. It's brilliant. Really, really good. It's like you're getting almost 2 figures, like 1.5 figures if you like, for your money. Really, really good. You get a cloth for this as well, so you can really buff him up. There is another head as well on the exclusive edition, but I've just got a standard one. I wasn't too fussed about the other head. But yeah, it's brilliant. It's a brilliant figure. You know, if you're a Terminator fan, you've got to get it. There's no two ways about it. Yeah, you've got to get it. You can easily buy another body and make another Ronnie with the spare jacket and the other head sculpt, hands, etc. You know. But yeah, just get it. I am gonna have this one haired. I was so impressed with what Andy did on the Enzo Bay one that I'm hoping he can do it just as good, and you know, take this one to another level. That's the plan. Hopefully, maybe next week sometime. But yeah, I still haven't got the unit yet, but it's coming hopefully soon. So I have to pack these up and put them in the cupboard, which is criminal really. Yeah, it's brilliant. Go and get it if you can. I've got a Stormtrooper coming. I think it's coming tomorrow. Quite a big one. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work with it, but I'll get a vid up of that. And I've got a couple of jobs on as well at the moment. I've done a few videos on T1000 I'm working on, which is going to be for sale, unless I decide at last minute to keep it, but this is going to be for sale. I'm doing another T1000, and I'm doing a commission Joker for someone, which I'm going to paint and hair. So I'll do a video of that as well. It should be fun. I like painting up the Jokers. They're really cool. Anyway, I'll lock this down. I'll catch you later on.